Hi, this video is about Ether-1. It's a new coin that caught my eye and I wanted to share it all with you. So yeah, here's their website. There'll be a link in the description. The white paper, let's check it out. The abstract, it's basically about decentralized internet. Imagine there's no Facebook, Amazon, Google controlling web content and traffic flow. Yeah, they just aim to create a decentralized internet. The disclosure just goes over, it's not an ICO, pre-sale, there's no pre-mine, they're just launching a coin, is essentially what it's saying here. And the problem, they're saying between censorship and data breaches and loss of private information, they don't want any one central point of failure. So say the government or state somewhere wants to take down certain content on the internet, they just go to whoever's hosting that content and they make them take it down. Or say they're looking for information, they again go to that whoever's hosting it and make them hand over the information. Also, data breaches, same kind of idea. They just hit that whoever's hosting the site, they can make off with all the private information, whether it's a hacker, whether it's the government. They don't want that to happen, and the reason that that's happening is because it is centralized. It isn't decentralized. There's one point of failure. So the technology is, they just kind of basically go over master nodes, but a few things I kind of want to mention here is the DNS-like data hosting mechanism. It'll be sort of like the ENS, the Ethers, DNS-like thing, ENS, the .eth domains. So that's basically everybody knows how to use .com, .org. Your parents, your grandparents, the guy who drives the bus. Everybody knows how to go to something.com. They're looking to do that, so that way people like that will be able to access these sites and be part of this little community here. Yeah. So scroll down a little bit. It goes into the master nodes and the service nodes. And what that is, if you look at this diagram, the master nodes are the higher staking entry points, thus the higher rewards. Its main function is to maintain the decentralized network, and the secondary function is to provide network storage. That will be 15,000 Ether-1s. So if you want to get that together and run, just a full master node. But if not, there's a second choice, the service master node. It's a lower staking entry point with lower rewards. It's 5,000 Ether-1s, and its main and only function is provide network storage. Yeah, so this is basically the breakdown of how the master nodes are going to go. Here's the network specifics, with the algorithm being the famous dagger hash. The block time is 13 seconds. Block reward is 13 Ether-1s, and the miner rewards will be 10, with the master nodes receiving 2, and the treasury or the dev fund or whatever you want to call it is 1 Ether-1 per block. So that's basically it. Then the roadmap, actually we'll check that out over here back on the website. Here's the mining pools. If you're a miner, that's probably your best bet right now, because the only exchange is Stocks Exchange, and the order books are pretty thin. So yeah, mining is probably still the best way to go until either there's more volume on stocks or there's another exchange that has more liquidity to it. But yeah, back to the timeline. Here's the things that they've already completed. Yeah, the website, the mining pool, exchange listing. Here's some other exchanges that they're aiming for. I guess they're still waiting on waiting on word back from those exchanges. Yeah, so basically we get to the upcoming stuff. Master node deployment. The 2 master nodes will be released: primary node, secondary node, and the beta testing, alpha testing. So let's check out the calendar. This is kind of handy, pretty cool. And they keep it up to date. So if things start, it's looking like it's going to happen at a different time, they just sort of change it. So if they think it's going to be the 5th, but it's going to be the 7th, they just they update you here. So yeah, so with the desktop wallet being released on the 19th of June, today that I'm recording this is the 5th. So yeah, so about 2 weeks, there'll be the desktop wallet. But scroll down, yeah, so July on the 3rd, there's going to be signups for the beta test. So basically, if you want to participate in the alpha testing of the master nodes, you're going to need 15,000 Ether-1s, and you're going to have to get into their Discord. And yeah, so the signups will start on the 3rd, with the actual alpha testing beginning on the 6th, and that will run for a week, when the beta testing will begin on the 13th. This will happen for 10 days, with the estimated official launch date of the master nodes for anyone who would like to participate being on the 23rd of July. So if you're a miner, I'm sure you could get that together. I'm not exactly sure what your hash rate would be, but if you're mining with 200 mega hashes or more, you should have no problem getting this together by the 23rd, if this is something you want to be involved in. So back to their website. Yeah, so the fourth quarter of this year, 2018, the decentralized hosting solution development, the beta release of the basic decentralized public form as a demo and a use case, and a comprehensive decentralized hosting front end. And then into next year, the top level domain deployment, masternode network to support all data and bandwidth. That's sort of like Swarm on ETH. Yeah, and then the DNS-like mechanism to easily identify websites on the decentralized node network. They're aiming for the first quarter of next year, 2019. But one of the main things that caught my eye is this right here, their dev team. You can see it's real people. It's not just a Discord handle with a goofy Discord pic. It's real people. You can follow them on Twitter, and this is always a good sign because they're putting their credibility on the line here with this project. I mean, one, and then two, since they're real people, they don't mind people knowing who they are and what they look like. They most likely will be going to the different conferences all across the world for different, the crypto conferences. They'll probably be speakers. They'll probably be setting up tables. Basically, if you have actual people that you could go and meet somewhere and talk to, I think that's always great, because then actual other developers that are at these conferences will go and meet and talk to them, and maybe join the team, or help them out, share knowledge. Anything is just better when there's an actual person. If it's just some wacky Discord picture, it could be the same person running another coin with another wacky Discord name and picture. So yeah, this was just one of the most important things to me when I saw this. I was like, wow, that's great, because it's not very rare, but it's pretty rare, especially with the Ether clones. A lot of people are just launching them, having a dev reward, and then just selling it off. They don't really care too much for the project. So that's about it. Yeah, so the difficulty right now is still very, very low. The block height is still pretty low. It's very new. With the current price of 7.7 cents. It's up quite a bit in the last couple days, but yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna be mining it. I'm gonna be looking to get as close as I can to having a master node by launch, and whatever I don't have, I guess I'm gonna have to go to stocks, or if they get another exchange, and just kind of get whatever else I need for it. But yeah, people who've been watching my videos, and I like to talk about these new coins that come out that are doing something kind of cool, kind of unique, or even just something that I like. I did one on Atheos. I just liked it because low block rewards, low dev reward, and it's really just looking to be a platform for like that, like games. They're just looking to make, you know, crypto collectible, like crypto kitties, things like that. And I don't know, I just thought that was neat and cool. But yeah, this is another one that caught my eye. I'm gonna be aiming some miners towards it. So if you like the video and you want more of things like this, just new coins, like, comment, subscribe. There'll be a donation address below if you want to donate some Ether-1s or basically any 0x coins I'll take. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and take care.